Hello. Hope you're all doing well today. Today we're going to be talking about some good old-fashioned pay-to-win mechanics in Call of Duty. So I do want to talk about the patterns that Call of Duty has been approved of, which has some really scummy pay-to-win features. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, but no, this is not real. This is for a different game." If it's for a different game, doesn't mean they can't incorporate it into their current Call of Duty game. So yeah, the fucking patterns that Call of Duty have, right? So you can pause the video and read them if you want, but basically what these ones are saying is that when people buy microtransactions, essentially they'll be put into lower KD lobbies because the people that won't have the skins will be most likely low-level players. And when you start killing them and shitting on them, essentially just fucking ruining their day, they'll be like, "Oh, maybe the skin is making that guy good. I'm going to go buy that skin." It's basically psychological warfare at this point. They see you destroying and ripping up lower level lobbies because you're a higher skilled player. So they subconsciously think, "Oh, it's that skin, that blueprint must be really good. That's why he's railing me. So now I have to go buy that skin." So it's a scummy way to get more money from other players, and it essentially is pay to win. So when you do buy this microtransaction, you do buy this skin, you do buy that bundle, you'll be put into lower levels without those people that have bought those microtransactions. And people will defend this and say, "Oh, those patterns aren't for this game. It was for another game that was cancelled." It's like there's nothing stopping them from putting those patterns that have been approved into the current Call of Duty series. There's nothing stopping them from doing that. And it is Activision. People, for some reason, love defending Activision like they're a fucking amazing company, when they're fucking not in any means necessary. We've seen all the accusations and shit that's been going on and whatnot. It's not been good for them. Right, but what's stopping them from putting these patterns in the game? Nothing. And if anyone does remember, there was a Jack Frags video in 2019 that literally proved this pattern correct. He went into like 5 games, he played in 5 games, and the average KD was quite high, quite realistic, but then he bought a bundle and it severely went down for his next 5 games. And if that doesn't prove to you that there is some kind of mechanic that is behind the works here that does lower your lobby KDs after you buy a win, then you're a bit delusional. That Jack Frags video came out for Modern Warfare 2019, so what, 4 years ago it came out, and it probably still is the same day. The only thing is we can't really track lobby KDs like we did in the old Call of Duty just because of hidden the API or whatever it's fucking called, so third-party software and websites can't actually track all that shit, which is pretty fucking bad because it was very helpful for people tracking their own statistics and whatnot. But now they can't do any of that. I got fucking shat on, dude. God damn. So it's hard to actually track these new progress because you can't actually track the lobby KDs. So you could be buying a bundle and getting put in worse lobbies, but you can't statistically tell if that's true or not because they removed the way to track those things. And I think that could have been intentional because what we're talking about Activision here. Anything that can make them money, they all put in the game. A great example is the DMZ pay-to-win bundles. What? Spawning with a free UAV every time you come in with an assurance slot of 30 minutes compared to the normal 2-3 hour ones? Come on, man. That is fucking pay-to-win in every aspect of the word. Well, that guy just fucking turned on him. God damn. So calm down, bro. Calm down. But there's nothing stopping Activision from not doing these scummy things. And we kind of have no proof in the current Call of Duty because they've taken away the API for third-party tracking. So at the end of the day, you just have to kind of trust your gut instinct of it. And you think about it. It's Activision we're talking about. Do you really think they wouldn't put something in the game that will make them more money? I think we both know the answer to that. I don't know why people defend Activision as well. There's so many people like on Twitter, for example, that just like defend Activision. Same with all the takedowns they did before. They were like, "Oh, but it's their property, they can do what they want with it." But it's like, it's not morally correct to do what they did. And it's not morally correct to psychologically toy with individuals thinking that these blueprints will give you an advantage in the game when it's clearly another very skilled individual using them and destroying you. It's not the skin itself, but it's psychologically psychologically priming you to think that skins do equal wins and does equal skin, which is just wrong. It doesn't equal, like, look at this. This isn't the skin that I'm using. It's me just being fucking good at the game. That's all it is to it. Like, this isn't the skin. This is just me being a fucking absolute sick cunt. Nothing else to it. Oh, I gotta put some fucking socks on, dude. I think it's nibbling my goddamn cold feet. Yeah. Unbelievable, man. I put the socks on. Cause you nibble my feet. Fucking unbelievable. You're still nibbling it. Stop nibbling my feet. Nah. You nibble my feet. It's not like you nibble, like you're chewing on them, dude. You're chewing on my feet. No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna let you chew my feet. No. Why would I let you do that? Well, because it's fun for you? It's not fun for me. You hurt my little tootsies, man. Just because my feet are just bigger than you. Alright, yeah. I know. Alright, yeah, okay. You're beautiful, I'm not. I get it. Damn. Wait, no, is that an enemy? Bruh, ain't no way. Oh, what the hell? Look at me. I'm playing the objective like a team player. Look at this. Already on next point. I'm just that much of a good player, bro. It's unbelievable. God damn, I'm just built diff. Quick, guys. You guys all have to buy this skin now because I'm wrecking you with it. That is the psychological priming of what the Activision patent thinks it's doing. Also, the other one about, like, doing the honing bullets and damage and people's accuracy getting worse if they're a better player versus and a worse player getting bad accuracy. That is actually wild. And it low-key makes some sense because everyone's been in a situation where like you're shooting at someone and their TTK just seems incredibly faster than yours. And they fucking just like murk you. They don't miss a shot and they're just like dead. And like you're dead in like 3 bullets. Everyone's been there at least once in their time playing Warzone. Kinda feels like that pattern would be true in that sense because it feels like something's out of place when it comes to that. Get the fuck out of the way, dude, you fat dog. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually a thing, because there is times where you just get shit on by like an absolute bot. And I'm not saying like an absolute unaware gamer, but an individual that just has no idea what's going on, has the fucking aim of a toddler, right? It probably is a toddler playing, but then they fucking destroy you. And it's like, what? You get like 3 shots, but it takes you like 10 shots to kill someone? It's just so weird. And people still would defend it. It's like, oh no, that was just, you know, he had lower ping than you, or you server lagged or something, you know, that was client side. It's like, what the? Shut the fuck up, dude. No way it's that. There's something internally going on, and if it is, it does make sense because Activision is after your money and it only wants your money. It doesn't care about how good or bad the game is. As long as the game makes money, they don't give a fuck. So it does make sense for them to incorporate very money-hungry strategies like those patterns into Call of Duty. And I'm not going to put it past them at all. But yeah, that's all I just wanted to say. Call of Duty is pay to win, but not the way that you think it is.
Tastes good like soul food. Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU. The dog always find his way back home, and it's so true.